basically look like the same phone. I can't tell the difference. But I would just say that I really love the design of this phone. So the Note 11 series. Hey, what is up? Mao here for Unbox Everything, and today we are taking a look at a bunch of new phones. This is, there's a lot here. Okay, this is the Redmi Note 11, the Redmi Note 11S, and the Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G. So there are three new Redmi Note 11 phones, and we're going to be going through them. Actually, I'm going to be doing a separate review for the Pro 5G model because this is the highest spec, top of the line Redmi Note 11 in the series, and so this one deserves to get one of its own if you're wanting to pick up the best of the best. But in this video, we are going to be taking a look at the Redmi Note 11 and the Redmi Note 11S, and to see which one is the one that would be best for you to pick up. Does it make a difference? How big is the upgrade from the 11 to the 11S, and is it worth it for you? So we'll be going over that in this video, but do watch out for my video on the Pro 11 Pro 5G. That'll be coming soon as well. But here, we're going to be opening up and unboxing and talking about the differences between the Redmi Note 11 and Redmi Note 11S. So let's start off with the unboxings. And just to let you know, the Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G, this is one of my favorite phones so far this year. I think this was super good, really great high-end phone that can, still come in at a great affordable price. One of my favorite phones, so we're going to see if these two can match up and just how good they are as well. Starting off with the boxes, very, very similar. Just got the photo of the phone there. This one's in black, this one's in blue, and then just got the name. This one's got the S. On the side here, just got more of the branding, and here as well, and both clean at the back, so nothing much with the boxes. So let's open up first. This is the Redmi Note 11. And now the 11S, pretty similar unboxing experience. Both come over here with this, and inside this box, you all know it comes with SIM card ejector, paperwork, free jelly case, and a free screen protector. Both come with that screen protector that you have to apply yourself, and of course the jelly case, transparent jelly cases, which is really good. Always nice to see it in the box so you can kind of see it. It's just a very simple transparent jelly case. And then up front, we've got the phone itself, the Note 11, the Note 11S. Let's pull it out. Here we go. And these are the two phones side by side. And you can see the main specs listed out on the front. They are almost exactly the same except for the cameras and the chipset, the processor that it comes with. Those are the main differences that are listed on the phone itself. And on the back, they look almost identical. I hope I don't get these mixed up because they look just super similar. So this one in my right hand is the 11S, and the one in my left is the normal 11. They basically look like the same phone. I can't tell the difference. But I would just say that I really love the design of this phone. So the Note 11 series, I love the design. Just look at how good that matte finish looks, and it's the same on both of them. Whew. Again, it's one of my favorite colors and finishes. That matte finish that really just resists fingerprints, and it looks super good in the light, and the way that it shifts in the light looks really nice. So one of my favorite designs, of course, on the Redmi Note 11 series. I'm a really big fan of how they do their designs. You can see also it's got flat sides, so it's not completely round, but the back still feels soft to the touch, so it is comfortable to hold in the hand. Not too boxy, but the flat sides do give enough rails to hold on that you can get some good grip on it. So these are super similar. You might not be able to tell the difference except for this little detail, which is on the Redmi Note 11. It says 50 megapixel camera, and on the Note 11S it says 108 megapixel camera. And aside from that, they are virtually identical. So let's turn them on and see how they are. Now both of them do come with side-mounted fingerprint scanners, so that's how you're going to be getting into the phone. And the Note S turned on, and the Note 11 doesn't have any battery, so I'm going to have to plug it in and charge it. But I haven't talked yet about the chargers, but both of them do come with identical chargers, which is a USB Type-C charging cable and a 33-watt fast charger charging brick. So let's power this up. I'll charge it for a little bit and then we'll dive into the phone. So I got to start up the Redmi Note 11S, but sadly this Redmi Note 11 that I'm reviewing maybe is a defective unit or something, because it's just looping on the booting up, and I can't get it to turn on no matter what I do. So I've tried to, I don't know, I think this is a glitch with this one. Maybe the review unit that they sent me isn't working properly, but it's okay because these are very, very similar. And so we're going to be looking at them, and we can just primarily look at this one, and I'll tell you about how they're similar, and you'll get the gist of what the Note 11 is like as well as we look at the Note 11S. So starting off, they have the same exact design, but now looking at this screen, it is a 6.43 AMOLED display, again, both on the Redmi Note 11 and Redmi Note 11S, and it is an AMOLED display, so really got that deep blacks. Even on this one that's stuck booting up, you can see it's got really deep blacks as well, and really great contrast. I wish you would turn on, but anyway, I also love that both of these have a high refresh rate at 90 hertz refresh rate on the screen. So you got that really nice smooth scrolling, not exactly as smooth as 120 hertz like other phones, but the 90 hertz is really good as well. So I'd take 90 hertz over 60 hertz any day, and really good scrolling, and it does feel really fluid as you move around the system. So now I want to test out the fingerprint scanner, see how quick it is. So I am just enrolling my fingerprint. So let's see how quick we can unlock the screen. Okay, that was pretty fast. One more time. Alright, so you can see how quickly that unlocks. Boom, just like that. Unlocks really quick, so really great fingerprint scanner on this side. Again, if it's not on the, under the screen, I really love it being on the fingerprint button being on the power button, because as soon as you rest your finger there, unlocks super easy. As for the OS, both of these are rocking Android 11 with the MIUI 13 on top of it, so exact same OS. You'll be getting the same exact experience from the two of these in terms of the operating system. But one thing that they are different in is the processor, the chipset that they both have. So the Note 11 is running a MediaTek Helio, G96. So a MediaTek Helio G96, while the Redmi Note 11S is running Snapdragon, and that's the Qualcomm Snapdragon 680 processor. So they're having different processors running these different devices. And that just means for the Note 11S, it's going to be running a bit faster because it's more powerful than the MediaTek, which is in the Note 11. As for the CPU, they are both rocking octa-core processors, so that's the same. But this one, the Note 11, is running a Mali G57 GPU, while this one is running Adreno 610. So different as well in the GPU, and you're probably going to feel it a little faster on the Note 11S again. So that's kind of the story so far. They're very much similar, but just with the Note 11S being a bit faster, a bit more powerful with the processor, the chipset. It's also in terms of the RAM. So for the Note 11, it comes with 4 gigabytes or 6 gigabytes of RAM, depending on which model you get. So 4 gigabytes or 6, while the Note 11S comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM. So bigger RAM on the Note 11S. And both of them come with 128 gigabytes of storage, or for this one, you can also get it at just 64 gigabytes of storage as well. Now, in terms of these cameras, like I said a while ago, they are virtually almost exactly the same, except the Note 11 runs a 50 megapixel main camera, while the Note 11S runs a 108 megapixel main camera. Now, they both have 8 megapixel ultra-wide cameras, so if you want that ultra-wide view, they both have the exact same 8 megapixels. And then they also have the depth sensor. And both of the ultra-wides, again, exactly the same 118-degree field of view. So that's really nice. Again, ultra-wide is my favorite lens in any phone. But then moving on to the last camera lens on it, which is a 2-megapixel macro lens. And again, exactly the same. So the only difference in cameras is that main sensor, the big one up here, 50 megapixels. versus double the amount at 108 megapixels. Both of them can do video recording as well, but both are capped at 1080p 30 frames per second. So if you're into vlogging, you might want to know that they are exactly the same in terms of the video recording. Again, more megapixels on the 11S. As for the battery, they are exactly the same as well. So 5,000 milliamp battery on both the devices, and they charge with the super fast 33-watt fast charger. So same in terms of the battery, and both as well have speakers on the top and at the bottom, but I believe that the Note 11S is the only one that actually does stereo audio, while this one just kind of pumps out the same audio from both sides. The 11S does have, different things coming out of the top and the bottom to give you that, better audio experience, the stereo speakers. And as well, in terms of the weight and size, they are exactly the same weight and exactly the same size. So holding them in my hand, I cannot tell which is which. You're really gonna have to look at that megapixel count on the camera to tell which is which. But in terms of the colors as well, this is my favorite color on a phone, and this one is called Graphite Gray. But they also do come in two other colors, which is Twilight Blue for both of them, and then each of them have a specific color that each of them can be picked up in. The Note 11, I'm so confused. The Note 11 can be also picked up in Star Blue, and the Note 11S can be picked up in Pearl White. So those are the exclusive colors for each of them, but they both also come in the Graphite Gray and the Twilight Blue. Now, I really wish I could show you some camera samples, but again, this one is faulty and is not turning on. So I'm going to show you what the 108 megapixel camera looks like. This is it right here. And let's see it on the ultra wide. Alright, so again, you can see that field of view. This is the normal. That's the ×2. That's a normal. And this is the ultra wide. So that is the difference in the field of view. Really loving this ultra wide. Just look how wide that is. Woo! That is really cool. 118 degrees. I think that does look really cool. And we can test the quality between all three focal ranges. Whoa, that's really close. So if you want to pick up the Redmi Note 11, the base model, which comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of storage, that is going to cost you 8,999 pesos. But if you want to get the higher variant, that is going to come with 6 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage. That's going to cost you 9,999 pesos. So it's a 1,000 peso difference going from the 4 gigabytes with 64 gig storage up to the 6 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage for the Redmi Note 11. Now for the Redmi Note 11S, this one comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage, and that is going to cost you 12,999 pesos. So it's almost a 3,000 peso difference between the higher model of the Note 11 and the Note 11S, and that's just going to give you bigger RAM, a better chipset, more performance if you are looking for a higher performance phone. So that is it. But if you are looking mainly for the screen and just what you normally do on a phone, the Redmi Note 11 definitely will do. But if you want a better camera, Note 11S. Well, that's it for today. I hope that I was able to kind of talk you through the differences. Sorry if it was a bit messy, but yeah, I really wish that this one would turn on, but unfortunately it's not. But I hope that you learned a lot about the differences between the Note 11 and the Note 11S, and I hope you can make a decision on which is the best phone for you, depending on your normal phone usage and your needs for your next smartphone. But that has been it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I will see you back here next time as I continue to unbox everything.